A very good afternoon to all of you, our viewers watching us from SOA TV. We are here this afternoon and we are always excited to come your way with Royalty Divine Women's Show. A show that is entirely meant to build, to mold, and to make the Christian woman become the best version that God intended for her. Wherever you're watching me from, karibu sana. We are now vast. And I know majority of you are new to this face. Karibuni sana, we love you on SOA TV. Thank you for being the biggest part of Sound of Abundance TV. And continue watching us. We will definitely make you enjoy being here with us every other day. And this afternoon, I'm here once again. My name is Pastor Mrs. Julie B. Akama, for all of you that maybe would not be aware of my name, and for the old-timers, big up for being part of this show every other time. God bless you all so much. This afternoon, I'm here with a guest that I love to always host. Every other time I know he's coming on set, I know something beautiful is about to be cooked. And it is the same thing that we are about to encounter this afternoon. I'm here with From a Man's Perspective. Yes, it is a show that many ladies love. And it has been going viral every other time because the guest is always intriguing, interesting, always full of knowledge, and has raw wisdom for us women to be able to bridge the gap that we always say that men are from Mars and women are from Pluto. Whichever planet that you want to use for your convenience, it works for you. So this afternoon we are here with From a Man's Perspective, and as usual, I have my guest on set with me. He'll introduce himself very well, and I'm certain as a mature person, he'll do the introduction better than I would do. Karibu sana, my guest.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you on set.
It's an honor to be here.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Your wisdom is craving. We love it.
Thank you.
So whenever we know we are having you here, though it's never easy.
Okay.
Can I just confess to my viewers? He's a busy man, and getting him on set becomes a challenge at times. But we have him here at least once every month with wisdom from a man's perspective to speak to us as women. And this afternoon, I have a very interesting topic. You didn't tell us your name.
My name is Reverend Biakama. Yes, I'm a man, a husband, and a father.
Okay.
And also a pastor. Yes.
Any further introduction?
I pastor Sound of Abundance Church.
Better.
The CEO of SOA TV.
Amazing.
And many more.
Yes. Wonderful. So by that introduction alone, it tells you that he's a well that, you need to hear from the CEO of SOA TV. Amazing. Wonderful. So this afternoon I have a topic. Without wasting much time, I want to jump into the topic of the day. And the topic of the day for me is interesting and also saddening, and also a topic that needs to be spoken about. Because as much as we are a Christian station, the topic I'm about to bring on set is one that needs to be exposed in the Christian platforms. And this afternoon, we are going to be talking about the rise of use of sex toys for women from a man's perspective. Leo nakuweka kwa spot. Yeah, the rise of use of sex toys. And this one, I repeat again, sex toys are not only being used, and I'm going to be very categorical, are not only being used in the world. God's servant right here has encountered, personally I haven't encountered, women who have come for appointments, married women, single women majority, who have come for appointment, born again, Holy Ghost filled even, and they are using the sex toys. So this is a challenge that is happening even in the Christendom. So for you that is listening to me, I want us to digest and to get an understanding from a man's perspective. Why is this thing happening? why has it even crouched into the Christian sector? Because the women that are also coming to church, majority are those that have not spoken about it, right?
Yes, yes.
Of course, because of the stigma and all that still surrounds the use of the sex toys. So I'd like to give a quick statistics. Kizungu ngumu. Ilikuja na meli. A quick statistics on my research on the sex toys in Kenya. Number one is the percentage isn't quite revealed. Why? Because many of those that are using the sex toys are still afraid. Okay, so the percentage, like in Australia, I've seen is 31%. In Northern America, I've seen is 71%. In Europe, generally, I've seen it's 86%. So there are those European countries that have already adapted the majority, the use of the sex toys, and it is very rampant there. But in Kenya, the percentage is not well calculated because most of the women that are buying it buy it at night. You know, it is delivered at home. You know, the person selling it is still doing it online. It is not a shop that you can enter and purchase your whatever and walk out. So the percentage has not yet been revealed, but there is a lady who is a lawyer, one of the ones that introduced the online shops of the sex toys. She's a qualified with 2 degrees, a lawyer that studied abroad, brought the introduction of the sex toys in Kenya, and she's saying for the last 4 years, the business has been growing, booming. And apparently, only the online shops that have been able to count 1, 2, 1, 2, they have reached to 10 online sex toys shops. Okay, so that is statistics number 1. So number 2 statistics is most clients are in Nairobi, are in Nakuru, are in Kapsabet. Kapsabet, what is happening? Kapsabet, if you're watching us, tell us what's the issue with the men there. Okay, and Mombasa. Those are the top of the counties that purchase the sex toys. The shops are still so much in Nairobi. Okay. Number 3, our statistics is clients are not only single women. We have married women using these sex toys. We have men sex toys. Okay. And we have ladies all over, but majority of those that are using the sex toys, according to my research, are women. So, sir, what I want you to digest for us today, because Mimi, I'm pointing a finger. If the majority of those that are using the sex toys, okay, are women, it means men are failing. It means something is wrong with the work that they're supposed to be doing. And for disclaimer, anyone that we are talking to concerning sex in this Christian station is and should be married. So we are not talking about sex outside marriage for the singles or for the men or any perversion like homosexuality and LGBTQ. That's not in our case. So the ones that we are talking about right now and are allowed to have sex is the married. It's good to make that clear, lest it is open for even the singles and all that. But clearly speaking, what is happening? Why is there such a rise of use of the sex toys? Like I was looking at the lady lawyer I was talking about. She said the first time she did that business, it was a trial. She had just come back from her studies abroad, UK. And when she came, you know that one of, let me just try if this stuff. In 3 weeks' time, almost a whole container was over. Wow. Of sex toys. I've had a study, as I was thinking about this topic, a study on social media, and people are coming into the business. I read someone is working as a nail technician, and behind the bar, he wants to do that as a side business, and currently he has gathered money to bring in a whole container of sex toys. So clearly there is an issue with the normalcy of sex. What is happening to men?
First and foremost, thank you for having me today.
You're welcome.
First and foremost, the thing is, the use of sex toys have been there for over 15 centuries.
Okay.
And before people were using it, it was most of the time it was when women were using it, were using them, were during the war times.
Oh.
When their husband could go into war and they could stay for long.
Okay.
And in that time, women were not permitted to sleep around. So if your husband has gone to war, you have to wait.
Yeah.
2, if your husband goes to war and he dies, there was no one to remarry you.
Okay.
So that's when the introduction of sex toys came through.
All right.
That's initially where it came from. And it began on the European countries, and and it was a taboo at that time. But do you know something? In the African culture, it's still a taboo.
Yes.
But in that time, it was like, that's the only way a woman could satisfy herself. Especially if the woman had children.
Okay.
So she was not allowed to go and marry another man. She was to raise her children by herself.
We are talking about the married woman.
Yes. So what they used to do is, my husband is dead, my husband has gone, and I have my own needs. And so what they used to do is get the sex toys.
Right.
In those days, it was not sex toys per se.
Yeah.
There were other gadgets that were being used and well carved into a man's genital part. So that's what they were using.
Yeah.
But the truth is, that thing has come to a point whereby it has really risen.
Yes.
Sex toys has become, matter of fact, they have become more preferred than actually man to woman sexual connection.
Right.
So it is there. It is happening.
You can imagine Northern America, 71%.
Imagine, a matter of fact, especially these people, we call them the workaholics, a better word for them. These are people who are, their work is, I'm just giving career women.
Yeah.
They have no time for men. So they say, okay, I have my sexual needs. I'll take like 15 minutes and use this thing and go my
to
way.
work. Yeah.
So maybe get a man, someone, get a child, and then move on. And that's what you find. In the European countries, you have more of single mothers.
Right.
And they're comfortable and they're okay than the married.
Yeah.
And there are reasons that has brought into the use of sex toys.
Right.
It has used, and one of the things that we have to be very honest is that it's a perversion.
Absolutely.
It's a perversion. It's a perversion.
Yeah.
And it's not godly.
No,
it's not godly. It's a perversion where many people have taken it as it's something I should do. It's something that, and when you do something and it satisfies you, then it looks like it's the normal. And many people right now are really seconding it. Many people are for it.
Underwater.
Many people are really, matter of fact,
nowadays
the rate of single women, single mothers, who come for prayer has reduced. I'm telling you.
I want husband, no longer.
No. Because you can get sex toys of different color, size, and shape. You can get Asian, you can get Africa. You want the black one, the yellow one, according to your preference. So you find nowadays, even the rate of I want to be married for sexual pleasure. Matter of fact, nowadays women prefer somebody taking care of them financially than marrying them and making them their wives.
In other words, marriage is no longer for sex.
No.
It's for finance and backup.
Because right now, most women are saying, if I need a man in my life, let him do what the man needs to do. So you stay with wherever you are, I can satisfy myself. Matter of fact, this thing has really made the marriage to fail.
Completely.
Marriage fail.
Yes.
And there are reasons to it. There are reasons to why women, I don't second it, but there are reasons why women have gone to it.
Right. Most women,
Most women have gone to it. One reason is for emotional loneliness.
Before we end up, I still feel there is a problem with men.
Before we go to men,
I still feel the reason as to why the reason as to why women, this is from a man's perspective, so definitely we are talking to women. I feel for the women to go to those gadgets there is a major problem with the man.
Let's be honest.
Tuseme ukweli.
Let's be honest. This is the truth. Nowadays, men are too busy.
Yeah?
The economy, the hustle and the bustle of getting things done financially has taken up men. Most men now are more into providing than into relationship. That is why you even find men preferring to have a woman far but not marry. I can send you 50,000, but I have my own households I'm doing.
Right.
Two, because of this, there are men who are sexually weak. Let me be honest today.
Now you are doing it.
There is, most African men, or most men, African men, are not able to make the woman reach the peak of an orgasm. Most African men have that problem.
Yeah.
Either the ancestral leg is short, no. The man has no sexual power. The man has no endurance. Which many men, this is what they go through.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, average.
Right.
75 to 85% of men are not up to game sexually.
I like when you own up to such
no. It's because of the things that men are going through.
Right.
Matter of fact, the way things are going, men are coming to a point, they have sex by order.
Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, let's arrange.
Yeah.
The rate of men, the way men are using supplements, just to boost their testosterone, to be able to perform, it's alarming. Most men are sexually weak. And women, whether they have pressure or not, women are always top notch. A woman is hot anytime.
Not really.
A woman is fire. There's no woman who is not lit. Matter of fact, I don't believe that there's a woman who is not sexually active anytime.
They are there.
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. Women, the moment when a woman wants it, she wants it to the peak.
Okay, that's true.
And because most men cannot make women reach that epitome of orgasm.
Yeah.
And most women even fake orgasm. Because this man is not even satisfying her. So she will fake the orgasm so the man can go away.
Allah.
Yeah, many women fake orgasm. And there are men that, they cannot really, they cannot meet the target.
They don't understand it.
3 minutes, the man is knocked out. And he can't come back. His head is gone. He can't lift up his head.
Yeah.
So truth is, there are men who are having sexual challenges.
Yeah.
And also, I will talk a bit on men, is also what we eat. What men eat, the kind of food they are giving.
Right.
How can a man eat fries? A man that eats fries cannot be sexually buoyant.
That's true.
He can't be agile.
That's true.
A man that eats, you need a man that eats cassava.
Yeah, like our old grandparents.
You see, if you look at the grandparents of old days, they could take a young girl and make that young girl sweat. And the man is 70. When the young girl hears that he's being called by the husband, she starts to cry. Because the work will be serious labor.
And that is one of the reasons they were marrying many wives.
Yeah.
Like to salvage women.
Because women now were getting tired. The man was really working. Now you find nowadays, most men, and you could see what they were eating. They were eating cassava. They were eating most of the herbal food. Yeah. There was no kukusama. No, there was no this chocolate thing. A man is digging yogurt.
Cakes.
No, men were eating murusik. Pure milk, curded milk.
Yeah.
So the man was extremely strong.
Sasa wazee wa Kapsabet wanaanguka.
Sasa wazee wa Kapsabet mkona murusik.
Because they are among the top, number 3 in Kenya. Those who are buying the sex toys.
If a man does not eat sorghum, the man does not eat millet, the man does not eat this food from the farm,
right,
he will be weak. So that's why you find most men cannot satisfy their women. Do you know? There are couples who have accepted it.
Yeah.
There are men who have accepted it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, men go and buy sex toys for their wives.
Yes. That's the thing.
Because they know their capacity.
Yeah.
So this man and that weakens the strength of the man.
Kabisa. Even
and sometimes when the man cannot perform, cannot make the woman really succeed, really make it. Make the woman really enjoy sex to that level,
Yeah.
the woman will look for an alternative.
And I'm happy because that's the point whereby we have started. Because definitely, for there to be a problem, there is a trigger.
Yes.
And the use of sex toys, which they are male sex toys now for the gay. That one we are not even handling.
Leave those ones.
Okay, those ones are sick, mentally not okay. So, but now we are looking at for the women to married women, single women, for them to run for sex toys. The problem has to be from why are men not being able to play this thing that it has pushed these women to be able to be this pervasive. Okay? Other than that, what are some of the other reasons that you think?
Before we go to the second reason,
Yeah.
I think also if a man is married,
Yeah.
the sexual aspect, I leave it more to the woman.
What do you mean?
Yes, because you know the way African culture is.
Right.
A woman to take care of the home. Right?
Yeah.
Take care of the home is not kids and cooking. It's supposed to take care of this man to be able to perform as a man, sexually and economically.
What do you mean exactly?
So there's no way a woman wants his man to perform.
Yeah.
And the food, she doesn't know how to cook, what to cook for the husband. So yeah, definitely the man needs to know what does he eat.
Yeah.
And what the man eats and there are foods to eat for a man.
Yeah.
That's for another next time. There's a food for men to eat, and your sexual drive will be on top.
Talk about exercise also the next time.
Yeah, that is one. So two, you find most women don't know what to prepare for the husband.
Right.
How do you give your husband mashed potato? You expect him to perform.
God.
He'll be as mashed. Seriously?
Kwani ataishia
You're giving a man
kitu
blue band. You're giving your husband, you apply blue band on the man's bread.
What should you
White
eat?
bread. You give your husband everyday rice, white rice. Those are things that will kill the strength of the man. You're giving a man egg, and then you're giving him with white rice.
Anapaswa kukula nini?
When
sasa?
that man get to bed, it will be 3 seconds. Boop, 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 out. And he dies completely in 2 days.
Let's talk. Because now this thing that you want now to put on married
No, I'm not
women.
putting on married women.
No, it's not fair. The thing is this, wakipikiwa ugali
You're giving
kila
a man
siku ni shida.
you give a man Indomie.
Indomie naye mnakosa.
How do you give a Meru man Indomie?
Who even eats Indomie as a man? Are you even okay?
Men eat Indomie.
Hapana.
Men eat spaghetti.
Why do you eat Indomie as a man?
Because that's what we've been given. Seriously.
You refuse it.
You give your husband crepes. That man will be weak. Spaghetti. Bolognese. You've killed the man's strength.
No, but sincerely speaking, sometimes when we are pointing fingers, let's point fingers vizuri. Because now, oh, my wife is boring in the kitchen. All she gives is ugali, 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 ugali. Ugali, 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 Monday through to Friday. Kasiaga, kasiaga, kasiaga. Mboga kienyeji. You know, at the end of the day now, it goes back to this woman is boring. So what are you saying? That we should not be exploring in the kitchen? We should only, like our shows. Let's talk about them.
What are they putting on the table?
Githeri.
Good.
Githeri.
Good.
Githeri.
No.
Githeri was the
It was
one they used to
Githeri. No,
eat.
it was Githeri.
Jahe.
Good.
Ndengu.
Jahe. Put ndengu.
Yeah.
Put ugali.
For breakfast is ngwashe.
Thank you, ngwashe. Cassava.
Cassava.
Potato.
Aipiti hapo.
Potato. Let's go. Let's continue.
Waru.
Yes.
For what? For
Waru.
rice?
No, what? If a man was to be given potato, you'll find if the man is given, let's say for example, is given rice,
yeah,
you'll find there's a lot of cabbage inside,
carrots
inside. You'll find it has a lot of jai aside, minji there.
Yeah.
Those are things that will give the man power.
No spices.
The man will be given fermented milk.
Yeah,
very little sugar.
Yeah.
How do you put 7 spoons on your husband's tea? You'll kill that man.
Okay, I agree to some extent. Some things have changed.
And you see, the truth is this.
Yeah.
The kitchen area is purely a woman. She can play with the food she makes.
Yeah.
And be a balanced diet, a man can do well.
Yeah.
Two, nowadays, men don't work out. When a man does not work out, it reduces his testosterone.
Yeah. Ooh.
So his capacity to perform, his energy is very low.
Yeah.
Any man that works out, blood flows well in his system.
Uh-huh.
If he catches the woman will not fire.
Now the workout they say mimi nimeshinda kwa mjengo the whole day. Isn't that workout enough?
Yes, it's a workout.
Yeah, what time do I have to go and hustle, and what time do I have to go to the gym?
You don't know the kind of work you're doing is enough. You can't be running up and down in a car and still perform in the night.
Yeah, majority of them don't have cars.
No.
Yeah, most men don't even have these cars that you're talking about. Most men are ni watu wa kalesa. You know, a fewer percentage of the nation doesn't own cars.